Hello viewers, welcome back again. This time I'm going to show you all the DVDs I've bought in the last month. It is a bit late, sorry for that, I was a little bit busy. So, but let's get going. First up is a non-horror title called Bright Lights Big City, with some well-known names as Kiefer Sutherland and Phoebe Cates and well, some other well-known actors. I didn't know this movie yet. It's a movie from 1988. I believe it is a drama or something. Well, really curious about that one. Next up is one movie I've always wanted to pick up because of the well, basically because of the cover artwork. I really love this rather strange looking cover artwork. This is a some sort of comedy about a senator of the United States that goes, well, a little bit nuts or something. So still need to check that one out. Also, I've really been too busy, haven't had much time lately to watch all these movies. Next one is some sort of Rocky clone or something, Body and Soul from 1981. I believe this is a remake from a 1950s movie, I believe. Well, didn't know the original one, and I don't know anything about, well, this one also. Next up is a Dutch compilation of some it's a compilation of trailers for some exploitation and bad horror movies. It's called The Night of Bad Taste, More of the Very Best. So well, I've already watched most of the trailers and some really cool movies, and still some new titles I really need to check out. So next up are all the horror related titles I've bought. The first one is Lucio Fulci's The New York Ripper. I didn't know this movie yet, and I've seen it just a couple of days ago, and well, the gore in this is really good. The plot, I wasn't that much of a fan of the plot because, well, I recognized the killer very quickly, and well, it was not that much of an interesting story, I believe. But so next up is The Echo. It's a American remake of a horror movie from the Philippines, I believe. And the director of this also directed the original movie. I watched this title yesterday and I wasn't that much of a fan. It was too much of a bad clone of well, movies like The Grudge and all that. Next up is The Dark Power, a 1987 movie from I don't know from Phil Smoot. It stars Lesh LaRue, some sort of well, legendary B-Western film star, according to the DVD box. Didn't know the man, so, and I haven't watched this movie yet, so I don't know if it's any good, but it looks kind of cool. Next one is a Mario Bava film called Hatchet for the Honeymoon. I've never seen this one, but I'm really curious about this one, and I'm going to watch this one, well, probably today or somewhere in the next couple of days. Next one is The Devil's Nightmare, also a title I still need to watch, and this is a DVD from Salvation, and they kind of well, advertise themselves as the new redemption, because it says, for those who sought redemption there is now salvation, so it's some sort of a continuation of the redemption titles or something. This movie seems to be pretty good if you're a fan of exploitation-like movies. So really curious about that one. Next one is a movie I'm still quite ashamed that I haven't watched it yet. It's House of 1000 Corpses by Rob Zombie. I'm kind of a fan of his take on Halloween, and I really liked his most recent film, the movie about Salem, but I've never watched House of 1000 Corpses and the sequel, The Devil's Rejects, so I really need to get The Devil's Rejects and need to watch those two movies pretty soon. Next up is Mark of the Devil. This is the Dutch DVD release. This release is out of print now, but I believe Arrow is going to, or has already maybe, released this movie also, so well, I really like this one. It's a bit of an exploitation-like horror movie about well, witch burnings and all that, so if you're a fan of those kind of movies, I can really recommend this one. Next up is another movie I really liked, and that was because of the beautiful shot wilderness of Australia, and that's Razorback. Really fun little horror movie about, well, an enormous pig that, well, kills people. I really like this one, and yeah, I think this one is really underrated and doesn't get that much attention of most people, but I really thought this was an interesting movie, and I can recommend this one. Next up is are two movies I really was a little bit ashamed of. I didn't own them yet, but that's a collection of the two Gremlins movies. I believe they're both on, yeah, they're both on separate discs, and well, what can I say about it? They're classic, and I really like them. So really a good addition to the collection. Next up is a German DVD box with 6 movies on 2 discs. It's like this. I bought this one because of the original House on Haunted Hill is on this one, and White Zombie with Bela Lugosi is on this set as well. And I didn't own those 2 movies yet, and I recently watched House on Haunted Hill. I thought that one was a little bit well, dated for to be really enjoyable, but still it had its good moments. I haven't watched White Zombie yet, and I also haven't watched any of the other titles that are on here, but those titles don't seem to be really interesting. Some sleazy B horror movies. The next one is another Dutch DVD release that's no, not out of print yet, but well, almost out of print, kind of. It's the Ginger Snaps Trilogy box with also a bonus disc, which is exclusive to this set, and with some cool extras on it. I really liked the first Ginger Snaps movie. I really wasn't a big fan of the 2 sequels, but well, if you like the Ginger Snaps movies and you're a Dutch fan, you really need to get this box set, because this is, I believe, the best release that's out there available in the Netherlands. So if you're a Dutch fan, you need to buy this set. And last but not least is a title that I owned years back. It was one of the first horror movies I ever bought, I believe, and I don't really know what happened to the other release I had. I believe I gave it to someone to that he could watch it, and that person never returned the movie. So but really happy to have found this one again, and I really need to rewatch it again. I really liked it the first time I saw it, and it's George A. Romero's Land of the Dead, a double disc steelbook edition. I really like that one, and I need to give this one a rewatch, because well, I'm just curious on what I would think about the movie now. So let me know what you think about the titles you've seen, and if you have any recommendations for me, please let me know, leave comments. Also, I would like to know of you viewers what you think about my videos. Are they interesting or boring, or well, yes, I'm open for any critic or comments, so please let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys next time.